Good morning, everyone. Hey, we're so glad that you're here. I'm going to entice you with food today. We're all about the candy. We got some holidays coming up, right? Halloween, Christmas. Those are the two biggies that we like to give candy. And so we're going to be creating these really fun treat bags. You've got to play. Oh, look at that. What did I do? How embarrassing. My little project fell apart. I guess I didn't press that down. No, you've got a place to write your message. Let's see. Will this one make it? Yeah, this one's good. And so these will make great stocking stuffers. Or, I know if you have like certain neighbor kids that you really like to have something special for, these are just really fun for that. So that's what we're going to be creating today, everybody. And I'm going to have Brenda and Christina pop on here so they can say hi. So Brenda is over on YouTube. For those of you watching on YouTube, she'll be there to answer your comments. Christina, well, she's over on Facebook, and she'll be there too as well. Okay, you both are coughing, and so I'm so glad you're not in here with me.
Oh, mine's just allergies, asthma.
Cough, cough.
Mine's leftover. I've been coughing for a month now.
Mine's leftover. It's a new illness, leftover.
My bronchial threads haven't fully healed yet.
Oh, so. That does make a difference. You need your threads, your little bronchial hairs.
Well, we shared last week, Christina and Jenny and their significant others were all in a musical. It's a musical. A musical. And that's actually from the show. So that's why we sang that. But anyway, we got to see their performance on Friday. It was fantastic. It was hilarious. I got my face hurt from laughing so much.
Oh, and good.
Even Austin, Jenny's fiance, he said, "You almost broke me," because I was on the front row, and I'm like, just cracking up, and he's like, "You almost broke me."
Oh, that's hilarious.
You were always the first person to start laughing, and we appreciated it because we're like, Connie is telling everybody when to.
This is
laugh.
when to laugh. Yeah, it was a phenomenal show.
It was.
It's been busy around here, you guys. So busy. We've got less than 2 weeks before the wedding.
The wedding.
Jenny's wedding. And oh boy, is it crunch time. Now we're starting to go, oh, we don't have so they're not doing a cake. They're going to do an ice cream bar. But they want all the ice cream already served. And then you kind of build it in a different bowl. And she's like, I don't have anything to put that in. So last night I'm on Amazon looking for, little styrofoam cups so we can go ahead and get all the ice cream. Because she said, well, I guess they could serve the ice cream themselves. And Rich and I are going, no. Can you picture somebody in a really nice dress and they're like, dig it? No. We will.
Well, I went to a musical last week. I have a trip that I take every year with a couple of friends, and we went to Tuacahn in St. George, which is an outdoor amphitheater, which is up in this canyon in the Red Rocks. And we got to see Anastasia and Frozen. And Frozen is now my official favorite.
Yeah.
During the Let It Go song, which led into intermission, every time she throws her hands up, there is, like with the backdrop and everything, there are, this icebergs going up and the shards. And then it starts snowing on us outside because they have got snow machine, and then at the very end, when she throws her hands up, fireworks everywhere. It was amazing. And I cried.
Oh yeah,
absolutely.
I cried a little. So
if you have not ever seen the Let It Go scene from the musical, go Google it.
It's amazing.
The videos, or just go on YouTube and Google it. Yep. It's unbelievable. Yep. It's unbelievable. In fact, there's one, and I gotta say, I'm not a fan of The View, but when the musical was on Broadway, The View was there. If you can find that one on YouTube, it'll blow your mind. I mean, it's just amazing. And of course, it's the original Broadway cast that we love. So, yeah.
It was, and where it's outside, they can do so much that they can do with the fireworks. And all that, because they're outside, so it was fun. We had a really good time. It was hot though. We just
I'm going next year.
Yes, you are, but we're going a week later.
I'm going next year.
Good. Yep. And it's funny because we usually go the first week of October, and we had because of the wedding, I told the girls, I got to go a week earlier this year.
Oh,
104 degrees. And I mean, it was just, I'm so glad we had a really nice Airbnb that had air conditioning because I was dying.
Yeah.
I don't handle heat very well.
that's a lot.
I've
That's
got
a lot
about a
for you.
I've decided I have like a 6-degree comfort zone. And that's where I'm just staying right there.
I hear you. Well,
Anyway,
we're going to get started. So
Good.
just so
Yes.
you know, we
Friends.
always come on to our lives. We do a little chatting. We like to give everyone a chance to get on. And I probably should have said this at the beginning. If you don't want to hear the chit chat, no problem. Just scroll forward until you see my hands. And that's when we're going to stamp. So how about we stamp?
Sounds good.
Okay. I'm waiting for a response. All right,
Sorry.
guys. We're going to get over to my stamping table. And I'll tell you what, I'll show you a little bit more about this one here in a minute. We're going to create the Christmas one. I thought this one was so fun. And you guys know you can fill this little bag with whatever candy you want. Okay, there's that. I just chose the Hershey miniatures. Why? Because it's what I had on hand. So before we jump in with all the measurements, there is a download. There's always a download because I love you guys. I love you so much. I'd love to provide this for you because it's going to give you everything that you need. You're going to know what supplies and colors and things I used. You're going to have the measurements that you need so you can recreate. You'll have the photos. In fact, if you need to come back and watch the video again, you can scan or click the QR code. And then I always love your orders. They mean a lot to me. So if you are in the United States, friends, I'd love your support of the channel. And you can click this image and you'll be able to see all the products from Stampin' Up that I used, and you can order from there as well. So if you see something that I used today, be sure to click that. All right. Okay, we are going to jump in. This is one of those projects that it looks like it's a lot, but it's really not too bad, okay? And a lot of these pieces were really just some scraps. So I kind of like this one for taking care of my scraps and things. I'll tell you what, I think we are going to start, we're going to start with the candy. Let's start with the candy. So I have got, let me move this here. I've got a piece of Granny Apple Green, and my Granny Apple Green is 4 1/4 by 4 1/4. You're actually going to need 2 of these, by the way, one for the front and one for the back. And then I have a piece of Designer Series paper, and this is a 4 by 4. My paper today, this one kind of makes me laugh because you want to know what paper this is. This is from Take a Bow. Which if you guys have not seen that paper in the mini catalog, you get lots of them, and then it kind of goes along with a die set that will create Christmas bows. Oh my gosh, I went crazy over that one. It's a favorite. All right, so you can see I simply just adhered that. I'm now going to come in with, and these can be any color, okay? I'm gonna be honest, these can be any color. But I got 2 pieces of scraps here. These are 1 inch by 2 3/4. And once I get done, you'll understand why it doesn't matter what color you use, okay? These are going to be used to hold my candy. So I got 6 candy bars here. And what I want to do is add some adhesive down one of my strips. And then you just kind of decide how you want your candy to go. But I'm going to adhere it here. Oh, look, that one's all messed up. I might have to eat that one later. I can't hand that out, right? I can't give that to the neighbor kids. I'm kidding. I personally love my dark chocolates. And I have those too. So that's what I do with the dark chocolates. I save those for myself. All right. So I'm going to add those there. That's just going to make it really easy for me to add this to my kind of background focal image here. Okay, let's do some adhesive on this one. And then I'm going to break these up so they look kind of nice in the bag. So Mr. Goodbar, Crackle, and Plain. Okay, so this is, it just makes it so easy to work with these. All right, we're now going to adhere this to our 4x4 that we created here. And so all we need to do is just add adhesive to our, remember I said they were scraps, so it can be any color you need it to be. And I'm going to bring these together and kind of center it up like so. When you're happy with it, give it a press, and we're good to go. Okay. Now, the other thing you're going to love about this project is I used a clear envelope instead of like a cello bag. I use clear envelopes as cello bags all the time. So we're going to take that little candy base that we created, and I'm going to slide it into a clear envelope. And you want to just fold this over right up at the top. Okay. You're not going to go all the way down here because this is going to allow us to add it to our base. So this is a piece of real red, and it is 4 3/4 by 7 1/2. And then I scored right here at 1.5 inches. Okay. So that's going to be the top, my little topper. So watch this. We've got our great little candy bag. We've got this little excess here. It's going to sit right in there. And I'm going to come in with my stapler, and I'm going to staple that down. So now that's good and secure because it caught the bag. Okay, so that's what's going to hold that in. Now, I know some of you hate to use staples. You could use your tear and tape, and you just want to add tear and tape to both sides here of this real red if you choose to do that. Okay, all right, let's decorate it up a little bit because I'm sure not going to leave it like that. It's tacky. We can't have tacky. All right, I've got 2 pieces of Granny Apple Green. These are I got to look at my notes and my eyes aren't good enough. 1 1/4 by 4 1/2. And then my DSP strips here, these are 1 inch by 4 1/4. And we will add these. I think you guys also, your mind is probably spinning. These would be great for Valentine's Day. These would be great for a little party goodie, or, even just a little thank you to a coworker who helped you, or, a Sunday school teacher who's just been a real blessing. Sometimes you just want to give a little something, right? We love to do.
Wouldn't they be cute?
Yeah.
Connie, wouldn't they be cute to like just toss a couple in your purse and maybe leave with a really good waiter or waitress or
wouldn't that be awesome?
Store clerk that's having a rough day and you can see it, just hand it to them.
They would not be so tickled by that. I agree.
Exactly. And I mean, everybody I know carries a purse the size of their suitcase.
Well,
so.
there is that. There is that.
It'd be easy to tuck in a couple little gifts to give to a clerk.
I love that. And you could even include a little card or something in there. I think that's a fun idea. I was even thinking, my mom had been in a nursing facility, rehab type facility after her stint in the hospital. And I would love to do something like this for the caregivers that she had, to just put some of these in a basket. I think that would be so cute. Probably not Christmas themed. I'll probably do something else, but yeah, I think these are really fun. Okay, so you can see this is all nice and loose in here. I added my other little strip there on the back. So now let's get to stamping. We're gonna do some stamping. I fell in love with the Naughty and Nice stamp set. It's adorable. I actually love this bow, and I haven't figured out what I'm going to do with it yet, but that bow makes me happy. I'm going to use Real Red, Granny Apple Green, and Memento Black for my ink pads. We're going to use a lot of stamps from this set, so let's jump in. The first thing I need to do is I need to do a little die cutting, though. So I've got a piece of basic white, and I think I have it wrong in your tutorial or in your download, but guys, it doesn't matter. You just need a piece that we can die cut. I've got the Something Fancy dies. I'm going to take the smallest one. I think this is a 1 3/4 by 2 1/2. I think I put it down wrong in your file. And then I'm going to go up a size and I'm going to get a granny apple green. Okay. Let's see, my granny apple green. This is a 2x3. All right. So let's go ahead and die cut those. And since they're small, I can bring in my mini machine. I'm telling you, this little mini machine is so handy. It's just, you know, sometimes it's just the right size. All right, I got cutting plate or base plate 1, cutting plate 2. Let's see if we can get both of these on here, because we don't need to center anything up or anything crazy like that. We just need to get them cut. There we go. I'm going to add my cutting plate 2, another one. And let's get this run through. Okay. Let me get this out of my way if you guys don't mind, because my desk just isn't big enough for all that stuff. Okay. Die cuts done. Now we can do our stamping. So I'm going to start with my little white one here. Got something on it. There we go. And I'm going to do some Memento Black. And this is really fun. This is kind of a little builder, okay? We're going to say right here in the middle, from the North Pole elves. All right. Now we're going to take our elf hat and we'll add that at the top, and then the elf feet, we'll add those at the bottom. Ha, so cute. Okay. You know what? I'll set that aside so I can do the rest of my stamping, if that's all right with you guys. I have got a 4x4 of basic white, and let's bring in our real red ink pad. And of course, this is for the back and for writing out your message. So I love that. I just think that is so cute. I'm now going to come in with Wrapped with Love. We'll stamp that in the middle. And let's see, now we're going to come in with some Granny Apple Green. And there's a little postmark. That looks super cute coming off of that. And then the last thing we're going to add, and it's my favorite part, it's a little checkbox. And what does it say? Naughty or nice? Which one will we click? Which one? So we're going to come in with a couple Stampin' Right markers. You could use your blends as well. I don't know. I think we need to say nice. We need to check nice, don't we? All right. Real quick.
I don't know. I've got Tugger down here, and I'm thinking if it's for him, it's more of a naughty.
Okay. He went to the groomers yesterday, and the groomer said Tugger was not a good dog. I said, oh no, what did he do? She said, well, I was blow drying him, and somebody came into the salon, and he jumped off the table and tried to go home with them. I'm like, oh dear. So yes, Tugger definitely gets the naughty from Santa this year. Like, don't go home with someone else. They probably looked at him and went, nah, it's a naughty dog. We don't want that dog. He would have been sad if he left me, though. All right, we're going to do just some quick coloring here, guys. Let's get the little elf shoes. You know, I'm thinking as I'm coloring this, there's a new stamp set in the holiday catalog, the September through December catalog called Regal Winter. I think this project would be gorgeous with Regal Winter, and do some of those flowers. So like Brenda was talking about, doing a gift for, you know, your server. I just think that's such an awesome idea. All right, I'm going to use some Stampin' Dimensionals, about 3 here on the back of my adorable little elf. We will add that to the center of our other die cut. Let's bring in, we've still got one more piece to do, and I got a little trick to share with you on a really fun triple bow made with baker's twine. All right, so look at this here on the back. so cute. You're going to write your message here. We're going to add this to the front, and I'm just going to put some adhesive there. It's going to hang off the top. All right, now let's create a really fun bow. So I'm going to bring in some of this red and white baker's twine, very festive, right? Here is my trick. I'm going to leave it on the spool, and I'm going to take my 2 fingers, and I'm going to leave, you know, I don't know, what is that? Maybe about 2.5 inches hanging off, okay? We're going to go around my finger, 1, 2, 3, we'll go 4. We're going to come all the way around to here. Let me get my ribbon scissors. I just prefer to use my ribbon scissors. Okay, so we're going to cut that off. So you kind of see what we have going there, right? Like a little lasso. All right, I'm going to take another piece of baker's twine, and I'm going to make myself another lasso. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this, okay? Don't want it to let go. You're going to put that through your little lasso. Okay. Come here, little guy. What's great about this is as I start to tie it, I have the ability to kind of get that there in the middle. So don't stress over it being right in the middle, because once you get a little closer, there we go. We've got it. I'm going to go ahead and give this a double knot just so it stays good and tight. Again, I have not cut this off my spool yet. Okay. We're going to bring all our tails down.
Hey, Connie.
Yeah.
Deborah has a suggestion that these, excuse me, these treat bags would be really good for our UPS and FedEx delivery people.
Wouldn't that be great? And our Amazon guy, yeah, because I love my Amazon guy. He's the best. That's a good idea, Deborah. Thank you. These will be, and you know what? Why not get these made now? You know, you'll be all ready. And you could just put them on your front porch, even in a little basket. All right, we're going to take a mini glue dot. We are going to grab that center of that bow. We're going to add it here to our treat bag. That's just kind of, it's a little bit chunkier than just a baker's twine bow. And it really, you know, baker's twine, you get so much on a spool. You get a ton. So yeah, that is so simple to do. And again, like we talked about, you could do these for just about any holiday. Let me show you my Halloween one that I did. And this one, I used the Playful Ghosts stamp set. I thought this little Casper looking guy was really fun. And the paper that I used, though, this is what's interesting. The paper that I used, it is Splendid Autumn. It's just the back of the paper, okay? Really a fabulous way, but I thought that purple, I don't know. I really love when it comes to Halloween. I love purple and green. I just think it's an awesome color combination. So we've got that. I added some of the, this is Blackberry Bliss, by the way. And I added some of the Blackberry Bliss and gold ribbon to it. Just did a little stamping or coloring there. I did it with my Stampin' Right markers. I could have done it with blends, but I wanted to try it with some the Stampin' Right markers. Let me show you the back. So I got a little bat here, and then in Granny Apple Green and Memento Black, I just stamped Boo and Trick or Treat. Again, lots of room to write my message. So that is my holiday versions here of my treat bags. I hope that you guys liked those. They really are truly fun to make and even more fun to give. And be sure to save yourself a piece to eat when you're done, because you'll deserve it after you finish those, right? Okay, friends, so I got some information to share with you before we close. First, I want to remind everyone that Creative 8 Fall 2024 online stamp retreat has started. And the dates of the retreat this year are October 25th and 26th. Even if you have plans that weekend, you can still participate. And one of the things I love to share about this online retreat is that you will have access to the tutorials, to the videos, to the bonus tutorials. We've got so much going on here. We've got pre-retreat challenges all throughout the month. Lots going on. You'll have access to it forever. You know, some retreats, they say you've got 1 month to watch and then those are gone. No, we give those to you forever. And let me tell you, there'll be 8 YouTube lives, and each one will have 3 projects in it. So that means you'll have 32 tutorials. And then you've got the pre-retreat challenges. And we're going to have, let's see, what will that be? 12 of those, 12 tutorials for those. Lots and lots to share. And then there'll be some bonus tutorials at the end of the retreat as well. So it's a fantastic time. It's a weekend set aside for you to stamp and have a blast. Some of you shared your testimonials. Judy left a great comment last week, and she actually said that I love that it's a weekend set aside just for me to stamp. So yeah, it's a fantastic weekend. I know you guys are going to love it. If you've never tried it, do it this year, because we're going to have lots of ideas for the upcoming holidays. So it's a really good time to try the retreat. One other thing I need to share with you. So I mentioned at the beginning, we're about a week and a half away now from my daughter's wedding. I will not be able to do a Tuesday tip video for you next week. And I won't be here live the next week. Or no, that's what it is. I won't be here. How am I doing it? I won't be here live next week. I got to back up, start over. I won't be live next week because we're going to have, companies coming in town. And like I said, it's going to be super crunch time. I think it's crunch time now. I don't think it's anything compared to what's coming. So next Thursday, I will not be live. And then that next Tuesday, that's the day after the wedding. Well, I'm going to be lucky if I can even get my head out of bed that next day. So just be aware, I am going to take a couple of videos off, but I will be back not next week, the week after. I'll be back that next Thursday. I will be back with another live. And if you like pumpkin spice, you're not going to want to miss that one. Okay. It's really cool. And I think that's all I've got to share with you guys. Thank you so much for being a part of the video today. I love you guys, and I'm going to miss not being with you next week, but send all your thoughts and good vibes my way. I know it's going to be a fantastic day. We're really excited, and we're going to dance the night away and have a good time. So anyway, I have to say this too. Brenda's going to be here next week, and you know what we're going to do while she's here? We are going to shoot some more of our 3 girls in a stamp set videos. So if you place an order of $50 or more through Simply Simple Stamping, you get the link to the that month's 3 girls in a stamp set video. And they are so much fun. They're real casual and just a lot of fun. Well, we've got all, we've shared all of them that we've already recorded, and she'll be here next week, and we're going to get some more recorded for you guys. So you're going to want to be sure to head over to Simply Simple Stamping, and your orders, I love to gift that to you. It's just my way of saying thank you. All right, my friends, that is all for me. Have a fantastic day. Give me a thumbs up on YouTube. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. We'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.